I go into the high ceiling stacks and wander among the shelves, searching for a book that looks interesting. Magnificent thick beams run across the ceiling room, and soft early summer sunlight is shining through the open window. The chatter of the birds in the garden filtering in. When I open most of these books, they have the smell of an earlier time leaking out from between the pages, a special odor of the knowledge and emotions that for ages have been calmly resting between the covers. This is how Kafka describes Komura Library in Haruki Murakami's Kafka on the Shore. While most people have become very comfortable with mobile PDFs, Kindle, and audiobooks, there are people who crave for the smell of old second-hand books. The footprints of this booming digital age is inconsequential to those eyes. For example, in the college library at Asian College of Journalism, out of the total 200 students from all streams, 50 students use the library on a daily basis. 20 books get issued every day, while 20 more books are returned. While mobiles have certainly changed the way we consume books and magazines, library will always thrive for the paperback fans. But are books the only surviving medium affected by digitalization? At the Kacheri Road corner at Luss Junction in Mylapore, news takes a lesser known journey to get to the readers. While the early morning traffic goes about its daily routine, a group of news messengers and intermediaries work here to get the newspapers to houses. The boom of digitalization has certainly affected this network. While talking to Krishnamurti, who works as a news messenger here, he says,
Back in the days, people used to read newspapers when they are traveling in trains and bus. It used to be done as a time pass. These days, though, mobile phones have taken over. Everyone are looking into it and nobody reads papers anymore. This has affected the sales of newspapers a lot.
being a news messenger is just one role in this vast network. There are innumerable intermediaries and paper boys who strive really hard to make their ends meet.
Sales has been affected a lot lately. The copies that are delivered to houses are fine, but in the case of local sellers or shops, half of the copies are returned usually. The owner will come at 4:30 in the morning and the copies will arrive by 5 o'clock. On Sundays, we come to work by 4:30 as owner will struggle with no one around. Whenever I get leave, I start by 4 in the morning. After that, we arrange the supplementary copies for the other newspapers and by 5 o'clock, I will leave for my area to deliver. On holidays, I will also go to other areas where my owner wants me to go.
People like Krishnamurti believe that in a few years things will get even worse. Rajappan, who has been working as a news messenger for over 50 years, reiterates this when he says,
The industry is going down a lot because of the usage of mobile phones. Circulation and sales have fallen drastically. Nothing looks good, and I don't think there is any hope for improvement. As far as I can see, in a few more years, newspaper media is going to disappear gradually. The future also does not look promising. Workers like me are going to be affected more. Owners will survive, I believe. The people who run the companies, they will survive. But no scope for improvement to workers like me.
as the print industry declines further, Rajappan, Krishnamurti, and a million others who depend on this work would need to gradually move to other jobs. Until that day, They are very happy to arrange your newspapers, add supplementaries, bind them, and send them to our homes.